Sure, here is the complete English version of your request, expanded into a continuous, speech-like narrative without paragraph counts. In a stunning display of second-half dominance, the Oklahoma City Thunder took complete control of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, crushing the Minnesota Timberwolves 114-88. The story of the night was a tale of two halves. After a tightly contested and physical first half, the Thunder erupted after the break, outscoring the Timberwolves by 30 points to cruise to a statement victory in front of a roaring crowd. At the heart of the Thunder's success was none other than their star guard and MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Struggling mightily in the first half, SGA shot just 2 of 13 from the field. It looked like Minnesota's defense, anchored by Jaden McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, might have found the formula to contain him. But foul trouble for both defenders, coupled with Gilgeous-Alexander's relentless mindset, changed everything in the second half. He stormed back with a vengeance, scoring 20 of his 31 points after intermission. His ability to get to the free throw line, hit mid-range jumpers, and navigate through traffic was on full display. While SGA's comeback was impressive, the true turning point came from a strategic adjustment by Thunder head coach Mark Daigneault. With Julius Randle torching Oklahoma City in the first half for 20 points, Daigneault made a bold move. He went small and brought in Kenrich Williams. Williams, who had barely played in the second-round series against Denver, was thrown into the fire and tasked with guarding Randle. And he delivered. Using his physicality, hustle, and defensive IQ, Williams frustrated Randle at every turn. Randle, who had been dominant early, was held scoreless in the third quarter and finished the game with 28 points, meaning he only managed 8 in the entire second half. Williams's impact was felt beyond the stat sheet. He brought intensity, energy, and grit, qualities that turned the momentum entirely in the Thunder's favor. The Thunder's small ball lineup confused the Timberwolves, who couldn't adjust quickly enough. Oklahoma City began swarming on defense, cutting off passing lanes, closing out on shooters, and applying pressure at the point of attack. The Timberwolves, meanwhile, looked disoriented. Anthony Edwards, one of their key stars, had an injury scare at the end of the first quarter when he rolled his ankle. Though he returned to the game and finished with 18 points, he didn't look quite the same. His explosiveness was limited, and he wasn't able to take over in the way Minnesota needed. Combine that with foul trouble for him and McDaniels, and the Timberwolves' defensive wall started to crumble. On the offensive end, Minnesota could not get anything going in the second half. The Thunder outscored them 70-40 after halftime, a staggering margin. OKC's defense was suffocating, and the Timberwolves struggled to find open looks. Their ball movement slowed, their spacing collapsed, and their rhythm vanished. What began as a competitive contest quickly spiraled into a blowout. Gilgeous-Alexander was surgical, picking his spots, attacking the rim, and showing the kind of leadership you expect from a franchise cornerstone. But this wasn't just about him. Chet Holmgren, the Thunder's rookie center, played with poise and purpose. He protected the rim, altered shots, and grabbed key rebounds. His presence in the paint helped limit Minnesota's second-chance opportunities. Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams contributed with timely shots and strong defense. The entire Thunder unit looked like a well-oiled machine. They shared the ball, communicated on switches, and executed Daigneault's game plan to perfection. Their bench stepped up, bringing fresh legs and energy when needed most. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of Oklahoma City's performance was their composure. Despite a rough start and an early scoring barrage from Randle, they didn't panic. They regrouped, adapted, and dominated. That kind of resilience is rare in such a young team, and it speaks volumes about their growth over the season. For the Timberwolves, Game 1 was a harsh wake-up call. Their early success was overshadowed by a collapse that exposed their weaknesses. Randle fading in the second half, Edwards dealing with injury, and their defense unraveling all point to issues they must address immediately. If they want to bounce back in Game 2, they'll need more than just adjustments, they'll need urgency, discipline, and heart. Coach Chris Finch has work to do. He must find a way to get Randle going for a full 48 minutes, keep Edwards healthy and aggressive, and develop a defensive scheme that doesn't fall apart when foul trouble hits. Minnesota's margin for error is now razor thin. Meanwhile, the Thunder have all the momentum. They've shown they can take a punch, make the right changes, and come out swinging. Their mix of young talent, High basketball IQ and fearless execution is making believers out of everyone. This isn't just a feel-good story anymore. Oklahoma City is a legitimate contender. Game 1 was a masterclass in adjustments, execution, and second-half domination. If this trend continues, the Thunder could find themselves not just advancing, but emerging as the team to beat in the West. The Timberwolves now face a massive test. Can they respond and make this a series, or will Oklahoma City continue to storm their way to the finals? Only time will tell, but after Game 1, the Thunder have made one thing clear: they are here, they are ready, and they are fearless.